Hi. When a celebrity who isn't a huge star chooses to share their personal journey with you, it's usually because they would like their journey to have an effect on your life. Examples of this would be, for example, Lee Pace, an actor nominated for Best Bisexual Representation for Lead Actor in this year's Bisexual Representation Awards. And a couple of weeks ago, he shared with the world that he identifies as queer. And this is after last year sharing that he's been in relationships with both men and women. So he shares this because he wants to, have an effect on your life. Stephanie Beatrice is an actress who is also nominated for Best Supporting Actress, Best Bisexual Representation by a Supporting Actress in this year's Bisexual Representation Awards. This week, she penned an article in GQ where she said that she'll be bi till the day she dies. How awesome is that? And she shared this because she wants it to have an effect on your life. And Amandla Stenberg, who a couple years ago at age 17 made a big deal about her being bisexual, this week in an article said that she's actually gay. So we're going to discuss the effect that Amandla Stenberg coming out as gay has on your life. And we're going to do that after I mention that this week's video is brought to you by my bisexual t-shirts on Amazon, but more about that at the end of the video. Right now, let's get to what Amandla Stenberg said this week in an article in Wonderland. So, among all the other things she said, she stated this: I was so overcome with this profound sense of relief when I realized that I'm gay. Not bi, not pan, but gay, with a romantic love for women. Yeah, so first of all, my opinion on this. This is all kinds of messed up. That sentence has all kinds of messed upness in it. And I would like to preface all this by saying this. She came out first when she was 17. She's now 19 years old. Technically, she's just a kid. I mean, yeah, she can vote, she can go to war and stuff like that. But on the journey of one's self-discovery that we go through life, 19 is like nothing. So all this has to be taken with a grain of salt, that she is still young and trying to understand stuff. I get it. I want you to understand that too. But now let's get into how her journey and her public journey, how that's affected our lives as bisexuals. So her stating that she was so overcome with a profound sense of relief when she realized she was gay, what exactly is she implying here? Like, this is what I picture. I picture her at home going, oh my God, I'm bisexual. Oh my God. Wait a minute. I'm not bisexual. Oh, thank God, I'm gay. This is what she is implying, not so subtly implying, just basically saying when she says that she was overcome with this profound sense of relief when she realized she was gay. I mean, how messed up is that? That is so freaking messed up. And before you say anything about, oh no, this is just her journey, this is just what she's going through, no. We live in a society where all of us have to get along and we all have to work together. So because we live in that society, we choose not to say every thought that goes through our head. We choose to edit what we say because we realize of the effects that what we say has on other people. So she chose to say this in spite of the effect that I'm sure she could have thought about that would have on the bisexual community, especially since she came out so publicly as bisexual to begin with. All kinds of messed up. But that's not where the messed upness stops. Because later on in the article, she kind of uses as evidence of her lesbianism that she could only find attraction in feminine guys and gay guys. Like, I imagine if she were watching that, I just said that statement, she went, what? Whereas every femme guy will tell you, every slightly feminine guy will share with you that just because they're feminine doesn't mean they're a woman. They are not placeholders for women. They are not sort of women. They are not women. Femme guys are just guys who happen to be feminine, who are also men, or who are completely men. They have a penis, usually, and they are male. They identify as male. They just happen to be more feminine than other guys. That's it. So the idea that her attraction to femme guys or feminine guys is any way at all evidence to her lesbianism is just all kinds of messed up. Like, what that is just so wrong to say for so many reasons. And I'm sure if you're a guy who is slightly feminine, you would agree with me. So here we have this person who, you know what, if you really are gay and you just made a mistake by saying you're bisexual and you double down on and clarifying, getting even more deeply and saying you're pansexual, and you get now, okay, no, I was wrong about all that. And now I have to clarify stuff. Yeah, I have to come out as gay. This is not the way you do it. You don't throw people who you looked up to you under the bus while you're doing it. There's always a way to do things with tact and a way not to make life worse for other people. All you had to do, Amandla Stenberg, is, or anyone who is currently using a bisexual identity and knows that they're not bi, when you come out as gay, all you need to do is state, look, I'm coming out as gay, but that doesn't take away from the legitimacy of bisexuality. Because what she is doing in this article is harmful in two ways. First of all, she is blatantly and unapologetically giving evidence to the incorrect assumption that bisexuals are really just gay. They're all just like on the way to gay town. Like, that is something that we all fight so often, that we aren't legitimately who we are. So her lending evidence to that makes life harder for everyone. All she had to do to combat that was to, say that it's just her journey and that she doesn't take away from legitimacy of bisexuality. That's all she had to do. Second of all, she makes life harder for young people because now if you are 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, like up to like 21-ish, now anyone who's read this article will think, oh, well, my friends came out as bi, but, give it some time because, clearly she's young, so she could change her mind and be gay later. Like, she so lent evidence to the idea that young people just, if you're young and bisexual, you don't know what you want. Like, this article is just all kinds of messed up. And I was going to make a joke, to try to make light of this, the fact that, come on, bisexual people, just because she's now coming out as gay doesn't mean that we can say that all gay people are confused. We shouldn't say that. Like, I can't even make that joke. You know why? Because you guys have probably watched my video, The 5 Stages of Bisexuality. And you guys probably remember that stage 2 is doubt. And as I stated in the video, when you go through the stage of doubt, you might fall in love with someone and then go, oh, wait, I was wrong all along. See, I love this person. That means I must be straight, or that means I must be gay. That is the state of doubt. And she's already stated in the same article that she has the ability to be attracted to certain types of guys who are still guys. So yeah, they're guys. And also she made a very clear point of specifically saying that she is gay with a romantic love for women. Boy, really, kind of threading that needle there. So you're saying with a romantic love for women, very clearly leaving out the sexual love for women. So what are you saying? Are you saying that previously you just had sexual attractions to guys, or you just have sex with guys, but really you're gay because you love women? So wow, that is really, I can't talk for you, but I'm leaving that door open for some flexibility in identification yet again. And we all should. Like, we can't lock people down their identities because, life is fluid. I just ask that people in the public eye be a little bit more responsible when they talk about bisexuality. Like, do some research, like have empathy for other people going through the community. So if you are going through a stage of doubt and you no longer think, just give a second thought to the people who might be like taking in your media and how they might feel about what you're saying. Just consideration. Just take other people's feelings and life and perspective into consideration. That's all I'm asking. And FYI, Amandla Stenberg also says this in the article. She says that identity is transient and ever shifting. So once again, okay, she was bi and then she was pan and now she's gay. But as she stated, identity is transient and ever shifting. So there it is. That is my opinion on the article, and that is the way I feel that her article will affect us. Now, I just want people to really know, hey, she could be your hashtag career goals, and she could be your hashtag a lot of things. She should not be your hashtag sexuality role model. She should. She just should not. She is a person just like you. She's 19 and she's going through everything that a 19-year-old goes through. Don't look up to her in that way. You can look up to her in many ways, and if you love her art, check out her art and check out her movies and check out her music. Don't hold her up as a role model for anything. I'm talking specifically to the bisexual community, but honestly, if I were talking to the gay community, I would say, look, she said her identity is transient, ever shifting. Be careful. But you know what? You guys do you. I just care about the bisexual community, and that's all I'm saying to you guys. Not hashtag role model and hashtag not woke. Not woke. But if you are looking for a role model who is a woman of color, let me talk about the article that Stephanie Beatrice wrote in GQ. It was, oh my God, it gave me the tingles. It was so nice. She was explaining, she was talking about her experiences on the Washington, D.C. Pride Parade float that she was on and how much it affected her and what her feelings were about it. And she was really talking about how even though she's marrying a man soon, that she will always be bisexual. And she talked about her journey. This is what a role model does. This is the type of thing. And again, Stephanie Beatrice, she's just another person like you and I. But she is using her life to try and make life better for others. And she's like doing this consciously and taking people's feelings and considerations. Like, this is what a role model does. So if you're looking for a role model of color, there are actually a number of them out there. But Stephanie Beatrice, she's doing really wonderful things. Coming out on a show, coming out on a talk show, I forget which one, but she specifically said she was bisexual on a public, like a network television talk show. And now penning this article. Just wonderful things she's doing. So if you do like what she's doing, don't forget to vote for her in the Bisexual Representation Awards if you haven't already. So that's it. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can check out my bisexual t-shirts on Amazon. They are, well, they come in this style. This is my most popular style. They come in heart shapes on the pockets, pride across the chest, but please go and check them out. I also have my bisexual lapel pins. And now they are on Amazon Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, shipping is free. Actually, it was free before, but shipping is now free. So check those out. And also, you can always check out my books, the latest of which has been In the Moonlight. But please, if you'd like to support the channel, a great way of doing it. And to get some really, really hot, romantic MMF bisexual romance, you can check out the books. But please, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I do many videos on bisexual topic. I don't do them always on a regular basis, but when I release them, I release them on Sunday. And if you'd like to know when a new video comes out, you should click on the subscribe button and also on the bell. And by doing so, you'll be letting YouTube know that you like to know when a new video comes out. Until the next video, stay cooler, my bisexual friends. Stay cooler. Bye.